Hi, my name is Charlie Allen. I am the lead project manager of Automate Best, which is a charitable arm of Automate UK.
My name is Peter Williamson. I'm currently CEO at Automate UK.
Hi, I'm Mark Gearing. I'm R&D Director for our print systems, our core and marking products.
So we wanted to bring apprentices from different companies together for a number of reasons, really.
Building their network for their future careers. Building on that network actually helps our industry as well as helping the development of apprentices.
Create a network for them, get them all working together, spending time together, learning different skills and different things from the other apprentices that are within the network, and just kind of having a broader, more interesting experience during their apprenticeship.
The peer-on-peer network that you cannot get in other situations other than them being on the same course, which all of them are not. They're all doing different things. All of the apprentices are doing something different, but they all are aiming for the same goal, and that goal in the cluster case was creating a machine. But also the other goal at the end is to be successful in their own careers and within the manufacturing industry, which they're all doing mightily fine at already, and they haven't even all qualified yet.
We felt that we have a network of people that we know throughout the industry. We've worked with them and we've built up friendships and connections. And we kind of wanted to fast forward that for the apprentices that work within our member companies, create a network for them, get them all working together, spending time together, learning different skills and different things from the other apprentices that are within the network, and just kind of having a broader, more interesting experience during their apprenticeship.
I was building a network of apprentices from lots of different Automate UK companies, and so what they were then wanted to do is to make it more geographically focused. So in the case of our initial cluster, Domino, Huxley Bertram, Endoline and RAR, they are all within around half an hour, 45 minutes of each other. It just makes sense that we would have a little group that could get to each other very quickly, very easily. Everybody does something different, and we would be able to collaborate and share and spread the love, essentially. And it was like, yeah, this is happening. So that's how it started.
So the apprentices did tours around the other buildings just to meet all the other apprentices and see what the other companies during the cluster do. After this, we all did a group day at White Boston Lakes where we all met up and we were presented the idea of the project, split into groups of 4, given a whiteboard each and asked to design ideas of a product that we could take to PPMA, which was a full start to finish production line.
So Automate Best wanted us to create an engineering project full of machinery from all the different companies that are involved in the cluster. That was a way for them to market their apprentices. It gave them a chance for us apprentices to work together and to get our technologies working all simultaneously in the same machine.
We had a Teams meeting with all of the apprentices from the cluster with Endoline, Huxley Bertram, Domino, RAR, had a mentor dedicated to us, separated into teams such as mechanical, software, electrical, marketing teams, and I was a part of the mechanical design team, so doing a lot of CAD design and kind of working out how the project is going to be laid out in a sense with what technology we've got.
So us technical leads came together and put together a Gantt chart which went over the whole 10 weeks we were given to determine what we needed to do when to complete our project. Everyone in the team had a specific role that they had already some experience in.
So to actually start building the project, we had to come up with a site to build it at because we didn't really have a communal space where we could do this. So one of the partnering companies, Huxley Bertram, reached out and they said that they have an engineering space on the shop floor where we could work. So every Thursday we would meet at Huxley Bertram to work on the project. This was the mechanical team, the electrical team, and myself for marketing as well. During the build of the project, I would come with my camera and would record us actually building it and putting it together so we could have something to present at the PPMA show.
What we took from Huxley Bertram was a bowl feeder which separated out the product that we were planning to use, orientated it in the right way, and we also used the conveyor systems from RAR. We used a robotic arm in our system to position the print heads from Domino.
And that printed off QR code and a little logo we made, which the QR code sent you to a website that we designed with all of our different companies' information and all the apprentices' information on there. The print then went underneath a Domino R-Series vision system, which checked for the quality of the print, and if it passed, it would keep going. If it failed, we designed a reject system to just blow it off into a reject product bin. It went down the conveyor, dropped down and turned a corner, and then came up and dropped into a box. As it was dropping into a box, it went through a sensor which counted the number of products going through and dropping into the box. Once it reached the set limit, the conveyors would shut down, the robot would then spin across, position itself and the printer, and the next conveyor with the box on it would start. The box would then go along, be printed on as well.
And the Endoline case sealer would then seal the case after taping it up, which then in effect has the product ready for dispatch.
My role in the Apprentice Cluster project was doing electrical design, assisting Christian with the electrical build as it was ongoing, where I don't have so much experience with that, so it was a good learning opportunity, seeing that, like the wiring standards that we have to get used to, and working with PLCs, which is something I'd never done before. So I was really excited to understand that. I think that was good exposure to more manufacturing and industry standard equipment that maybe we don't interact with on such a normal basis in our job.
So during the project, I was asked to kind of think about the system and integration, how we were going to get all of these different bits of kit to play nicely with each other and coordinate the sequence of what we were trying to do. We also had to really define what sequence we wanted to happen. We're going to want a box to be placed onto conveyor, and we know when to stop those conveyors to start the next ones. So really getting down to that finer level of detail.
I did a lot of mechanical work on the apprentice build. I also did a bit of design and machining for specific parts needed. During the lifetime of the project, it didn't start feeling real until the last couple of weeks. This is when we really got the conveyors working, print heads working, robot all working together.
I was primarily on the building side of things because my experience is programming the universal robots. And we had people dealing with PPMA Show because it was our first time actually organising a stand, because most of that stuff's usually handled by other people in our companies. It did feel a little bit chaotic to start with, just because we were trying to getting everyone organised and together, organising a set time each week where we could all take a small bit of time away from our roles at our work, just to have a quick discussion.
Myself, Husain and Cheta, we were part of the marketing team, where we were making sure the stand walls and the panels were designed, put together, the dimensions were sorted out, the pricing was all within budget, as well as communicating with various different managers from the various companies within the cluster on brand guidelines, such as from font to colour, and within the respective companies' policies.
It was awesome seeing the final product. It felt quite amazing to imagine that a group of apprentices did that. In addition to actually building the machine and the whole production line set up, there were a lot of things surrounding getting that project out in the way we needed it to be. So there was lots of health and safety and all the logistics and transportation. The equipment needed to be moved to the location where everything was being put together, and then it had to also be gotten to the NEC in Birmingham, which is also a far distance.
Walking into the hall and seeing all of the decorations of the other stands was honestly something I've never done before. It felt really good seeing the work that we did for the past 8 weeks all coming together. It was really good seeing the banners on the walls as well, so that was outlining what each of our companies do, and in the central part was moduling, which was our machine.
Presenting at the PPMA, I think talking to people on the stand, I find that quite difficult, but the actual environment of it was very easy, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Having like-minded people just talk to you about something that you are passionate about and that you know about makes it so much easier. It was a really good experience, I think, and has helped me sort of develop that presentation skills that I didn't really think I had.
It's definitely a big confidence boost. It's something different for other apprentices, to meet other apprentices and experience what other companies do and how other apprentices' way of working is.
They're, I think, more confident. I think they're more engaged. They want to do stuff, and that's outside of Domino work. They're supporting Automate Best, their STEM support. It's a massive positive.
And for me, that was exactly what we were looking to achieve. We wanted to create this community of people that throughout the industry, they could reach out to each other, help each other out. They would have certain strengths and weaknesses and skills and knowledge that others wouldn't, and that they could bounce off each other and support each other. And for me, that was before anything else around the show. It was quite an early stage of it, and it was I think we've already succeeded, and that was before all the good stuff that came through with the show afterwards. So yeah, it was just a really heartwarming moment for me.
We're here to supplement, we're here to bolster, and we are here to offer the parts in the learning that may not be available. Collaboration between companies. Also want to talk about, networking, behavioural skills. It's not really taught, those things. They are there to learn. They want to learn. So give them the space to learn and give them the journey to do that. With support and mentoring, which is what we all do, but to give them the space to continue to grow. This is only the beginning. This is only the first of many clusters. This is the first of many projects that they will do, and it is the first of many collaborations they will do. So the future is bright, the future is big, and the future is full of many, many clusters.